The Habibi gang, the Habibi gang. Running up the chat, make the place go bang.
Guten Tag, YouTube.
What's up, guys?
Hello, hello, hello. We are back, bro. We are back with the one and only Rammstein. This is something you all have requested. A lot of people have told us if you're going to check out Engel, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. It is check out the one from the Madison Square performance. And that is what we're going to do today. Last reaction was Zeit, not Zeit. What was that? Zeit?
Seat. Yeah.
Zeit? No, we didn't do, we did another one afterwards, right?
No, I think last one was seat.
It's right here anyway, whatever the last one. Come back. How can I put the link? Here. It's here. Check it out. Ooh, speaking of check it out. Bro, we have started a new channel since that last time we reacted to Rammstein till now. We have started a new channel, a new journey meant for something kind of adjacent. So anything that is not music per se, reactions to, movies, anime, documentaries, even potentially full concerts, like long format and non-music specifically, all lives in the new channel, and the channel is...
Patush and Nuna watch list.
Yes, sir. So please come join us over there. We would absolutely love to have you. We would really appreciate your love and support. You all have been amazingly supportive anyway over here, and we cannot really ask you for much more, but we're going to go ahead and ask you for much more. So links down below. Please come over there and let's proceed. So if anime is your thing, by the way, we have so far
4 episodes.
4 to 5 episodes of Death Note.
Where's the 5th episode?
Because I wasn't sure when this is going.
going
We have
tomorrow.
to
Going tomorrow.
4 episodes. We had to expose our plans and our actions.
Yes.
I was supposed to be going. Let's go. I think I've heard the song, by the way, just to be like a disclaimer. I think I've heard. I'm sure because the name is very familiar. I just don't know how it sounds like. If I remember it from the beginning, I'll say that I did.
Amerika.
I don't remember this. I heard the song.
Germany.
You have?
Amerika.
He's whistling?
They. So Engel means angel. Woo! Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, it's gonna go crazy.
Zu Lebzeitblut auf Erde
Listen to the bass.
wird nach dem Tod ein Engel werden. Dem Legenden fragst du dann, warum man sie nicht sehen kann. Denn wenn die Wolken schlafen liegen, kann man uns am Himmel sehen. Wir haben Angst und sind allein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein.
Hold up 1 second. What is he saying? I have never paid attention to what he's saying. I've never looked up the lyrics in English.
Who in their lifetime is good on earth will become an angel
It's not a
after
question.
death.
It's not a
I
question.
know. It's
Yeah.
who in their lifetime is good on earth will become an angel after death. You look to the sky and ask, why can't you see them? Only once the clouds have gone to sleep can you see us in the sky.
Oh.
We are afraid and alone because God knows I don't want to be an angel. What?
Only once such a poetic. Only once the clouds have gone to sleep, can you see us in the sky.
Because the clouds have gone to sleep means the sky is clear. There are no clouds.
We are afraid and alone because God knows I don't want to be an angel. Because God knows.
Why? I don't understand. Because
Don't
God
wanna be
knows
an
I don't
angel.
want to be an angel. Why don't you want to be an angel?
He doesn't want to be the righteous. He doesn't want to be all good.
Because he hasn't been good on earth.
I don't know. I think let's take a look at
Who
the
doesn't
lyrics.
want to be an angel?
Tell Lynn. I know. let's see. I think let's try and take a look at the lyrics afterwards. But I just want to keep it here to read along only. Let's see from the chorus. Amazing, they're moving.
Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein.
I really like the whistle.
I don't think it's whistle. I think it's the keyboard.
Sie leben hinterm Sonnenschein.
Wow.
Trennt von uns unendlich weit. Sie müssen sich an Sterne krallen, ganz fest, damit sie nicht vom Himmel fallen.
Look how he's lit.
Wenn die Wolken schlafen liegen, kann man uns am Himmel sehen. Wir haben Angst und sind allein.
Oh,
Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein.
Ooh.
wow. Have you noticed he's on a treadmill?
Wait. Why?
Fuck.
Why is he on a treadmill?
Because he is who he is. They are insane. You have not seen. I've seen few acts here and there where they go.
Is treadmill making some sort of a music back in the
No,
background?
dude, no.
So why
Like,
are you on a treadmill?
it's an act. It's a theatrical. Rammstein are very, very theatrical. It's a theatrical.
I get that because see, he's on wings and he does all these pyrotechnics and stuff, which
True.
fine. But why is the other guy on a treadmill?
I don't know. Ask him.
Shouldn't that make his piano playing harder?
It has nothing to do with his piano. Harder,
I know,
slower,
but it'll
softer.
make it harder.
Nothing. It's
How can you walk and play piano?
see, but it's controlled by his movement anyway. It's not like continuous. Damn, what a visual. So is it like falling angels?
Kann man uns am Himmel sehen. Wir haben Angst und sind allein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein.
Nah.
Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein.
Amazing.
Just stupid, guys. A real taste of Germany.
Wow.
How do they manage to do heavy and dark, yet emotional?
Yeah.
He was in the character, like you've seen him. It's like he's literally alone, or
But you're right, because it's heavy and dark at the same time and emotional at the same time.
yeah, that's
Like I was looking at him and his emotions were coming out. Like it was like he was talking to the sky. I don't want to be an angel. Also, I think this is a compilation. Okay, compilation. It's a compilation. Happy now?
Who are you talking to?
You.
What compile? What did you just say?
I think this was a compilation.
Yeah, no, it's not. Why?
Because you didn't notice during, or maybe I could be wrong, because during when they were playing, the keyboardist sometimes was shirtless, and within the second he had his shirt back on. Then again he was shirtless,
I didn't
and then he
notice.
had his shirt
I
back
didn't
on.
notice. Maybe you could be right. I didn't notice.
But
I
it's a
didn't notice.
very seamless compilation.
In that case, it probably could be taken from like 2 shows or 3 shows over. They bands generally tend to do that for these kind of a releases, like a DVD release of a live performance. It'll be taken over 2 nights or 3 nights, and they'll take it. That's typical. Even stand-up comedy, they do this. They take it over
Snippets.
multiple nights. That's
But
normal.
this was really amazing. I want to just read the lyrics a little bit, unless they are repeated. So we said, because God knows I don't want to be an angel. They live behind the sunshine, separated from us. Oh, why he doesn't want to be an angel? Because they live behind the sunshine, separated from us, infinitely far. They must cling to the stars very tightly, so they don't
The way
fall.
he says very tightly, he said it very tightly, like he said it in a whisper tone.
I didn't notice that. And then, so they don't fall from the sky. Only once the clouds have gone to sleep can you see us in the sky. We are afraid and alone, because God knows I don't want to be an angel. God knows I don't want to be an angel.
Bro, just think about that line for a second.
Which one?
Go down a little bit. Because he says, we are afraid and alone. How can you be alone with we? We is a group. How can we be as a group, be collective, yet alone and lonely?
Because you are up there, an angel is up there in the sky, but that's it, they're there. He feels like there's no freedom. You're only visible once the clouds disappear, because if the clouds are there, you're not visible at all. So nobody even knows you. People only know or seem to see you.
But what does it mean the clouds are disappear? When will the cloud disappear?
When it's a clear sky.
But how does that to do with the visibility of the angel?
I don't know. I don't know the semantics of it, but
Is he talking about the stars? Because that makes sense.
an angel becomes a star.
No, he's saying they're clinging to the stars.
So then how can you be a star if you're clinging to a star?
No, you didn't understand my point. I'm saying it's similar to how the stars are visible. Can you see the stars if there are clouds?
No.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like they are visible. He's just saying like we shine in the night and we are only visible when the sky is clear. I don't exactly get the metaphor
I'm not
though.
getting it also. Like I understand it, but I'm not able to go read
See, because the
understand behind
stars
the pun.
give you hope. The stars give you good feelings. They give you this kind of a joy. Nobody says, I'm looking at the star and feel depressed. You feel distant. You feel that the stars are far apart. There are so many of them, right? It's literally billions. But it's so far apart. It's so distant that it makes you, if you think about it, each star, although it looks bright and beautiful and shining and all these good stuff, but actually it's so far apart from us. It's so far away from us. It is so distant and it's so alone. Although they are groups, but they are so far from each other. Far from each other, right? That even though we collectively call them stars, but each star is so far, like worlds apart from each other, that they cannot communicate. And if each angel is clinged to, like metaphorically here, if each star, each each angel is clinging to its star, right? Then that means
There are
they
so
are
many.
very alone.
See,
They're very
okay.
lonely.
Okay, I can see it now making sense because in the beginning, he says, who in this lifetime is good on earth will become an angel. So he's talking about when people die, right?
Yeah.
They become a star. In a way, like if you,
He's
You
saying
understand?
it, yes. It's like that song by Linkin Park.
yes, I know which one.
The one from for Chris Cornell, basically. What was it called? On the star from a million face, it glitters, glitters.
Yeah. I don't know the name.
One more light. Right? I think one more light. So it's like this, I guess. If people, the good people, right?
So basically, I feel he's saying, when I die, I don't want to become that star because I will be with a group. I will be so many, but I'll still be alone. And you will only be able to see my shine once the clouds have disappeared.
Yeah, and he's scared of being alone,
So he's calling the stars an angel, basically.
I guess. But he's saying, like, if that is what's gonna happen to me when I die, then I don't want to turn into an angel. I'm scared because if it's gonna make me be alone, that's why he is here. Oh, that's why here in the performance, his wings are massive. First of all, right? But if you've noticed, they are heavy.
They're heavy. And he's looking slouchy.
Yeah.
His face is looking slightly sad, like he's in character,
It's
you know?
like heavy is the crown.
Yeah.
So it is heavy weight on him. And also, if you've noticed, when the tarara, 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 that bridge part came in with the beat change, there were lots of small explosions on it. Glitter,
Glitter?
glittering, like this. That it's not putting makeup.
No, I thought maybe there's glitter. Like these,
No,
like
it
a
was,
poof
it
with a
was,
poof
it
glitter.
was like
Glitter bombs.
the glitter bomb.
That's why you are a guy. It's okay. Fine. Move on.
How am I going to proceed from that now?
Go on. Don't break the thought. Go on.
What was I saying? I'm saying, okay, the sparkles or whatever the fuck it is, it was happening multiple. That's like a star. A star is like sparkling, like the light you can see from afar, the flickering light. So that was happening, but then there was flames, right? So it's like he's burning from there, and at the same, and you see towards the end what has happened. He was left alone.
Everybody had disappeared and he was left
Everyone
alone.
left him. Even the band members who are there, nobody was looking at him even during the performance. He was the angel, right? So when you are the angel, no one is looking at you. No one is seeing because he is not seen by the others. And he is, although he's a beautiful creature, majestic with light and shining, and he's actually having the fire coming out. It's like almost asking for attention. But no one was looking at him. Have you seen the guitarists? Like they're just very, very stoic and they're doing the whistles and then playing the guitars looking only straight forward. He's
Yeah.
like, can someone see me? That's why he was not smiling even. Even the riffs were like, da 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 da. He was just standing like that. When the song finished, also you can see him. He almost cried, you know, like he was looking around
He was
like,
in character. Yeah.
And then he dragged himself to go down. He dragged himself.
But the only person who was there, obviously, on the stage was the keyboardist, because I think, obviously, because he was playing the music in the back. You didn't see the keyboardist?
Hey, I told you he was on the treadmill.
No, I mean when people.
Oh, towards
when-
the end?
towards
No,
the
because he was
end.
doing the outro.
Yes, that's exactly what I
Yeah,
said. Yes.
but I'm not talking about the end only. I'm saying even during the song, none of them were looking at him. Throughout the song, I'm saying throughout the performance, not just towards the end. Towards the end, yes, they left him, and everything crashed and from behind, and it fell down, and which was a beautiful scene, right? But that's what I'm saying. It's very emotional.
Yeah.
Just if you keep this explanation, and again, I'm not saying that is the correct interpretation by any stretch of imagination, but I'm just saying if we keep that thought of an angel that is saying, I know it's because I was a good person, I'm gonna turn into an angel, which is something that people say, my God, you are, that person is such an angel. He's so sweet, he's such an angel. And she's amazing, she's like an angel, right? But
Yeah.
he's saying, I know that's what you say, man,
they're
I don't
lonely.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be
I
an
don't wanna
angel.
be-
I'm
yeah.
scared. And if you just keep that thought, I want to listen to it again. Just keep that image and that thought and see him in character.
Amerika.
This is not part of the original song. It starts with the whistle.
Germany.
Amerika.
Very good riff. Look, nobody acknowledged him.
Zu Lebzeitblut auf Erden wird nach dem Tod ein Engel werden. Dem linken Himmel fragst du dann, warum man sie nicht sehen kann. Treffen die Wolken schlafen.
Can you hear the other voice also,
Yes,
which is
I
the
can.
angelic, supposed to be angelic,
Yeah.
but it's coming out a little bit creepy almost.
Not creepy. It's softer. It's like almost like a feminine
Yeah,
voice.
but the way it is singing, it's almost like I don't know. It is exactly that.
Yeah.
But the way it is, because there are some harmonies over it, the harmonies are not exactly pleasing.
Treffen die Wolken schlafen. Kann man uns am Himmel sehen. Wir haben Angst und sind allein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein.
Look at him.
Sie leben hinterm Sonnenschein, getrennt von uns unendlich weit. Sie müssen sich an Sterne krallen, ganz fest, damit sie nicht
That's the very tight. You heard how he said it? When he said they must cling to the stars very tightly, how he said that.
an Sterne krallen, ganz fest, damit sie nicht vom Himmel fallen.
Oh shit. I just realized this. The video is not there. My bad.
Am Himmel sehen. Wir haben Angst und sind allein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein.
See the sparkle.
Erst wenn die Wolken schlafen gehen, kann man uns am Himmel sehen. Wir haben Angst und sind allein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein.
You're right about the keyboardist here.
Yeah.
So it looks like it is taken from a couple.
Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein. Gott weiß, ich will kein Engel sein.
That's amazing.
Just stupid guys.
Wow, they're so grand. They're so like epic, so big.
Very impressive. Very, very, very impressive.
I
Very
feel
impressive.
that, I feel in this song, there's no one particular riff, right? The whole song is so good to headbang to. Whole song from the very beginning to the end.
But at the same time, it is not a pleasant story, which is where the juxtaposition is, where it's perfect fit to the song meaning, because you think of Angel, you think of absolute, the epitome of goodness, the happiness, the happy place, the grandest, the greatest, the most gorgeous, this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, there is this darkness that nobody thinks about. It's what they're talking about, the POV of the song. That why would I want to be an angel if I'm not gonna be what point? What happiness if I'm gonna be alone? Where is the happiness? And how long am I gonna be lost? Could I last like this? So it's the same thing, like when those who don't think about it look at an angel figure, right? And they were like, oh, so lucky. And the song is doing the same thing musically. It's right? You cannot not headbang. And at the same time, he's standing there this close to crying. It's like y'all are headbanging, obviously in character, but it's like y'all are headbanging to what I'm basically crying out about.
Yeah.
I'm crying about my loneliness.
Because he's seeing more than to what there is.
Yeah. Yes, beyond the surface.
Yes.
Which is exactly what happens if you are ignoring the lyrics. And like if we didn't read the lyrics,
We
or
wouldn't
in
have-
fact, if you don't see the music I don't know, music video. We haven't seen a music video, but if you have not seen this performance per se, and we listen to the audio only, which I have,
you'll take it
doesn't
differently.
touch you in the same way. It'll be like, yeah, there is a bit of an emotion in it, but after all, it's a banger.
Yeah, yeah.
But now I'm looking at it and I'm,
You're consuming it differently.
yeah, it's heavy on the heart. And he is an amazing artist to put this together, and also an amazing artist to even portray the image. Like what he did here reminded me of Tool with that song, Sober, I think it's called. When he...
we've seen him on stage.
And like he broke down.
Yeah.
He was acting the part. If you heard it on its own, you can maybe like bang, just like hit bang, move, sway, whatever the fuck it is. But when you see that performance, you'll be like, oh my God. Like he became it. Here he became it. He became the character. And it becomes difficult. Like how can I enjoy, like, with happiness, this?
True.
That is amazing. I'm really amazed with this band. Every single time. No matter what they have done, from what we have seen, they don't cease. I mean, honestly, it's amazing. It's amazing what they have done. Yo, it's on to you now. Do let us know. We go by the guidance of the comment section. Yo, let us know what is it that we should react to next, and we will absolutely check it out next. If it wasn't one of those songs that we had seen before, like Mutter, like Mein Heart, Brand, even the piano version, because we have seen them during our Twitch reaction. By the way, you go on Twitch, check us out, come say hello. We do check out multiple, like we check out all kinds of music, all genres across the board. So these are some of the songs we have seen already.
Even Du Hast.
For sure. Everybody have seen Du Hast. Even the one Du Hast from Paris, which is the one with the fire. That was incredible. So do let us know, please, what else we can check out from these guys. Even if the mood is different, even it doesn't have to be like a deep or emotional or any whatsoever you throw our way, we will check with them. We will keep coming back to Rammstein because they move us in a different way.
Yeah. True.
If you've reached till here,
#THG.
thank you, Sonny. So thank you so much for watching. I'm still stuck on that image. Honestly, that sadness in his eyes are very touching. Danke. I'll see you next time.
The Habibi gang, running up the chat, make the place go bang. No ghosting round, we turning up loud. One big fam, yeah, we make you proud. The Habibi gang, we vibe so sweet like a mango stand.